Yo, how you doing? It's Trejo. I'm ready to get into this way too early NFL 2020 NFL mock draft. All right. I'm not gonna add any edits or cuts because I'm not good at that shit yet. One day it'll come, but just not yet. So just bear with me. So with the first pick, I got Cincinnati with the first pick. I got him going with Joe Burrow, LSU quarterback. With the second pick of the 2020 NFL Draft, I got Miami taking Tua Tagovailoa, Bama quarterback. With the third pick, I got Washington, D.C. taking Jerry Jeudy, Alabama wide receiver. Big need at wide receiver. Besides Terry McLaurin at least, but just to help out the young QB. With the fourth pick, Atlanta Falcons take Chase Young, Ohio State edge rusher, defensive end. With the fifth pick, the New York Jets select Andrew Thomas, Georgia offensive tackle. The sixth pick, the New York Giants select Grant Delpit, LSU DB. With the seventh pick, Denver selects Laviska Shenault Jr. out of Colorado wide receiver. With the eighth pick, Tampa Bay selects Justin Herbert, Oregon quarterback. With the ninth pick, Cleveland selects Trey Adams, Washington offensive tackle. With the 10th pick, the LA Chargers select Jake Fromm, Georgia quarterback. He's going to sit behind Phillip Rivers for a year and let him learn, just like Patrick Mahomes did. With the 11th pick, the Oakland Raiders select Jeff Okudah, Ohio State cornerback. With the 12th pick, Miami selects Isaiah Simmons, Clemson linebacker / safety. With the 13th pick, Oakland selects CeeDee Lamb, Oklahoma wide receiver. With the 14th pick, Arizona selects Alex Leatherwood, offensive lineman, Alabama. With the 15th pick, Tennessee selects Jacob Eason, quarterback, Washington. With the 16th pick, the Philadelphia Eagles select C.J. Henderson, cornerback, Florida. With the 17th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Henry Ruggs III out of Alabama, wide receiver. With the 18th pick, Detroit Lions select Derek Brown, Auburn, defensive tackle. With the 19th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select Derek Brown, Auburn, defensive tackle. With the 20th pick, Carolina selects Tristan Wirfs, Iowa, offensive tackle. With the 21st pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars selects Trayvon Diggs, Alabama, cornerback. With the 22nd pick, the Kansas City Chiefs select Bryce Hall, Virginia, defensive back. With the 23rd pick, Miami selects DeAndre Swift, running back, Georgia. With the 24th pick, Indianapolis selects Julian Okwara, defensive tackle, Notre Dame. With the 25th pick, Buffalo selects Jonathan Taylor, running back, Wisconsin. With the 26th pick, Baltimore selects Yetur Gross, Matos, edge rusher, Penn State. With the 27th pick, Seattle selects Trevor Biaz. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm sorry. Offensive lineman, Wisconsin. With the 28th pick, Minnesota selects Dylan Moses, linebacker, out of Alabama. With the 29th pick, New Orleans select Jalen Reagor, wide receiver, TCU. With the 30th pick, Green Bay selects T. Higgins, wide receiver, Clemson. With the 31st pick, San Francisco selects Tylan Wallace, wide receiver, Oklahoma State. And with the 32nd pick, New England selects Albert, I couldn't pronounce the last name, but I'm going to try, Okuego Bunam, tight end, Missouri. So those are my 32 picks. I kind of just had, with the first two picks, they're the same pretty much. So I just had Cincy going first. But in my opinion, I truly think Cincy's going with Joe Burrow. And I think Miami likes Tua more. That's just my opinion. So those are the first two. Washington, I had them going with Jerry Jeudy due to wide receiver needs. They need to help Dwayne Haskins as much as possible. I feel like they'll get offensive line help sooner, and I feel like they might trade Trent Williams coming towards the draft. And number 4 with Chase Young. They just need help, honestly, at defense everywhere, and I think they're going to get rid of Vic Beasley. And 5th pick, Andrew Thomas. After that Pats game versus the Jets need all the protection they can get, honestly. With the 6th pick, the Giants, I had Grant Delpit. They just need defense, and I just didn't think they needed. I feel like their run defense is solid, but it's not good. But I feel like their pass defense is horrible. So I feel like he would help a lot, even if he's playing safety in the back. Or I understand they have Peppers, but I feel like Peppers is more strong. They could put this guy at free. They could put this guy at the slot. If they really wanted, they could put him at corner. That's just me. He's that good. And then Denver, I got him taking Laviska Shenault Jr. He's a big body wide receiver out of Colorado. And I feel like him and, what's his name? Who's their fucking receiver? Damn. Whatever, the other receiver they got, Denver. I don't know why I'm not Emmanuel, because they just got rid of him. Bro, this is actually blowing me. Fuck it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Them two, great weapons for a quarterback to come. I just feel like this year, they got to stick it out 1 year with Drew Lock. Give him a chance. Because I feel like, what's the point of drafting him if you can't even give him a chance? Like, he might be your starting caliber. You never know. And then number 8, I got him, Tampa Bay, I got him replacing Jameis finally with Justin Herbert. Not much to say. Jameis is a bust. This lighting's ass is getting dark as hell. But at number 9, I got Cleveland taking Trey Adams. They just can't block for shit. Baker Mayfield wants to be a pocket passer, but I feel like he just feels the pressure way too much and just got to get the fuck. And number 10, I got the Chargers taking Jake Fromm. I kind of already explained it, but they need a backup and a long-term answer behind Phillip Rivers. And Jake Fromm is not a bad choice. Me personally, I think Jake Fromm's one of the best. Like, he might be better than these other quarterbacks, but he just needs. I feel like he might just need a little more time. But I feel like Jake Fromm is underrated as hell. Number 11, I got Oakland taking Jeff Okudah. Jeff is just a dog. I'm a Buckeyes fan. Jeff is just a dog. One of my favorite corners, probably since Lattimore, honestly. Miami, I got him taking Isaiah Simmons with the 12th pick. Clemson. He's versatile. That's why I like him, but he's a dog. He's a linebacker / safety. He'd either be a weak side linebacker. I don't know if they run a 3-4-4-2, but I feel like he'd be a weak side linebacker or a strong safety, in the box safety at least. 13, I got Oakland taking CeeDee Lamb. They just need more playmakers. Like, Yeah, they got some receivers, but they don't got a playmaker on the receivers. They just got Darren Waller, tight end. Arizona, I got him taking Alex Leatherwood. Alabama, just to protect Kyler. Tennessee, Jacob Easton. They getting rid of Mariota, so they need to replace him with this guy. 16, I got Philadelphia taking C.J. Henderson, cornerback, Florida. They just need all the cornerback help they can get, honestly. Jacksonville, I got him taking, at 17, I got him taking Henry Ruggs, the third, due to the fact that I like, what's his name? Fuck, he's on my fantasy team. I don't know why I'm forgetting all of a sudden. But the receiver, Chark, DJ Chark, that's his name. I know I forget. I feel like he's more of a solid number 2. He's a good number 1, but like he's not a big play type of guy. He's more of a keep him in the game, get their receptions, and yeah, a good fantasy receiver. But I don't see him as a big number 1 receiver. So Henry Ruggs might help with that. With the 18th pick, I got Detroit taking Derek Brown. I had him falling a little bit just because of the needs of the other team. And not a lot of these teams really need defensive line right now, at least. Except for maybe Atlanta or, like, New York Jets. But I feel like the Jets need more protection than defense right now. So I got him falling to Detroit at 18. And they could just use as much defense as they want knowing Matt Patricia. At 19, I got Dallas taking A.J. Espinoza, yeah. At Iowa edge rusher. Just to help out with pass rush on the other side of DeMarcus Lawrence. And then 20, I got Carolina taking Tristan Wirfs, Iowa, offensive tackle. They just need all the help they can get. Jacksonville, Trayvon Diggs, Alabama, cornerback. They need to replace Jalen. 22, Kansas City, Byron Hall. They need cornerbacks. Miami, DeAndre Smith. The running backs, they just got rid of Kenyon Drake. So they need a new running back. Indiana, Indianapolis, Julian Quara, defensive tackle. Notre Dame, big body. That's just a need. Buffalo, Jonathan Taylor. I feel like Jonathan Taylor is too good of a player. He's going to be, in my opinion, I think he's going to be the best running back of the draft. I just feel like people are high on Swift. So then Baltimore, Yetur Gross-Modis, edge rusher, Penn State. He just fits their protocol, edge rushers, big physical. Seattle, Tyler Biadasz. I don't know how to pronounce the last name again. They need protection. Minnesota, Dylan Moses, linebacker, just more defense. New Orleans, Jalen Reagor. They just need to replace Ted Ginn, younger, faster. 30, T. Higgins, Green Bay, wide receiver, Clemson, just to help out Devontae Adams. San Francisco, Tylan Wallace, wide receiver, Oklahoma State. They just need more receivers over there. Mason is tough, but they need more receivers. And 32, New England. They just need to find a replacement for Gronk at this point. So there's my way too early mock draft. Don't judge me yet. I understand if you don't like your picks. I'm sorry, suck. But I did my best for a way too early mock draft. But when drafts start coming around, please believe it's going to be much better. And I get much better at this. All right, I'm out of here. I'm ready to go get some fucking food.